what 99% of PC streams are like. Oh, I'm in a bad spot here. Oh god, there's two. Nope, don't do it. What the hell was that? Holy Astraeus with the raid of 52. Holy moly, man. Mythical Gamer, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome. What 99% of console streams are like. Oh, yo! What's up, my console boys, aka broke boys? Today we're going to be looking into how you guys, without anything like a PC and a capture card, can try, and the keyword here is try, to make your streams as good as those pro gamers with their fancy alerts and all that stuff. And before you say,
you ain't got the answers, man! You ain't got the answers!
We do make a lot of memes here, that is true, on this channel. But we also have good information too. Imagine like a nice cold beer, right? Look at that, that's a lovely Oh, I'd love one of those right now, you know? Isn't that a nice ratio of beer to phone? Well, imagine that as memes to info. See, we got a good, actually, except probably swap those rounds, and yeah, that's probably more what these videos are like. All right, number one, tip one, make sure you got that hardwired connection. Make sure you're giving your console some solid foundation so it can flourish at doing the streaming and gaming thing. It's kind of like when people learn to ice skate, right? Normally they learn with a partner and they get the basics, but once they let go, you see, they need that solid foundation. And if you're relying on Wi-Fi, especially if you live in a house with tons of people, tons of like electronics and stuff, your quality is going to tank and your stream is going to lag and everyone's going to leave. To fix this, grab an Ethernet or a CAT or LAN cable and run it through the walls of your parents' house. No problem.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Tip 2 is to add a bot into your chat. Just make sure it's not one of those evil ones currently running society like Zuckerberg or something like that.
Beep boop boop bop. Boop boop beep bop. Not beep boop boop beep. Bop. Beep.
Adding a bot to your chat is like hiring a super nice bodyguard to look after your stream. It will help in tons of ways, and a lot of people have already made some really good in-depth videos on these, but from my experience, they're all pretty similar. So you just got to pick one, take a little time to set it up, and you know, don't stress over it. Just don't stress. Unlike Zuckerberg, nothing to worry about. All right, on to tip 3. And this is, make sure you have all your streaming stuff in your bio on your console account. If you're a crackhead, like super good at the game, then peeps will often check your bio out. And if you have your streaming info there, there's a good chance they may stop by your stream and get your numbers up. But beware, if you're being toxic or you're like bagging people regularly, then people will know exactly where to find you. So, you know, play nice. Don't teabag people. Only if they choose your main and then, you know, like immediately go down, then you can do it. But like, you didn't hear that from me. Tip 4, it's time to get a good headset, kids. None of this BS mic and one ear thing that Sony gives you. Like, I'm amazed people actually use these things. Like, it's like going deaf in one ear every time you play. Imagine that. Imagine life where you just can't hear out of one ear. Like, you get run over or something. I'd definitely get run over. Anyway, a decent headset is pretty cheap these days. I recommend the A10s by Astro. That's what I use. Decent sound quality. The mic is also pretty good, so your viewers can understand what you're saying. All that good stuff. Think of a headset as like the bread in a sandwich. You need 2 slices of bread. Not one. That's just stupid. Like, who goes into a Subway and orders a sub with no top piece of bread? And straight up, whoever gets the honey O is actually just a serial killer. All right, last tip. And this one's a big one. And it's about alerts. And for this, I'd love to thank today's sponsor of the video, O.TV boys. Ha! No, we didn't get them. But anyway, you have actually been able to have alerts on your stream for a while. You just need to delve into the extension panel for your Twitch and look at the owned free alerts and notifications. All you have to do is configure the extension, and it's pretty customizable for followers, bits, subs, etc. And you just have to add it to your stream as an overlay. See? See, now I don't want to hear no more moaning about you console boys not having alerts. Oh, I haven't got alerts. It's not good enough. Well, now you have. Sit down, take some time to figure them out, and your stream will look 7 out of 10. Okay, so to wrap this up, if you get honey oat from Subway, you are banned in my stream. I hope you learned something. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a sub. I'm sorry if this seemed rushed. I wrote this script in my garden whilst really needing to pee, so it has that kind of like pee anxiety kind of vibe. Follow my stream at twitch.tv/CoachDodger, and remember guys,